averaged 26.2 points per game and had double digits scoring in all 12 per appearances, 9 of which were 20-plus points. It's just giving overall bucket. Yes, obviously, take it all in. You already know what it is. Okay, if we didn't need another sport, let's just add on to another one, ending with Team USA's hockey cameo on Saturday Night Live. Hillary Knight and Megyn Kelly were met with roaring applause after joining Quinn and Jack Hughes on stage. Fun fact, Hillary Knight is now the first professional athlete to have multiple SNL appearances because what's better than the GOAT? Her last being in 2018. I told you today was full of greatness, so what better greatness than the GOAT herself with Taylor Chipman? Hello, Sunshine.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my, I'm so good. Not better than you because, I mean, hey, GOAT's in our presence. I love that. But just before you joined, I shouted out your fellow American teammates on SNL this weekend. How was that?
Oh my gosh, that is it's like so surreal to see Team USA just like lighting up the world now stateside. It's been so spectacular to be part of Team USA for my 4th Olympics, and it was like I've seen the clips, I haven't seen the whole show yet, but wow, like dream come true. That's so cool.
You know what I've seen, Michaela? I've seen a blue check mark next to your name on Twitter. How long did that take you?
Yeah, I mean, it took until the 3rd gold medal. I mean, took long enough, I would tell you. My goodness.
Took long enough. But you know what's crazy? You're sustained excellence.
Michaela Griffin is now joining on Vibe Check.
Now, how have you been able to adjust over time to make sure that your training doesn't get stacked?
Oh gosh, that is such a good question. Right about now, every single season, we're sort of in the final stretch of the World Cup season. So I'm actually, like, I'm getting all these text messages right now. People like, oh, we hope you enjoy vacation and we hope you like having a good celebration. And I'm like, well, I am in the thick of training for the final stretch of the season. So we compete on the World Cup until the end of March, actually. But right about now, we sit down, like my coaches, the whole staff, the whole U.S. team. We kind of sit down and make plans for the coming year. And this is something we've done every single season. And we kind of talk about goals. I guess it's like goal setting. And that's super helpful. When you're a kid in sports, you learn from your coaches. I feel like youth coming up through sports sort of tends to learn about goal setting and, you know, journaling and writing down what's important to you and things like that. But it truly is one of the things that I live by over the course of an entire year, and then the course of, well, the last 10 years is, or even 12 or 16 years, is how important it is to keep your eyes on something in the future.
How has what you deem important shifted over time?
I think it's shifted. Yeah, the important things have shifted with my age for sure. So there's, peaks of the sport, it's very risk oriented, and I, as a human, am generally pretty risk averse. So I have to be like generally kind of calculated in how I go about my preparation, how I go about training. I really don't start races that I don't feel I can compete in, at least like securely with confidence skiing, because when you're really tentative and you're skiing, that becomes quite a safety risk. And those are kind of things that I prioritize when I look at the global picture, is like where I'm at age-wise. I mean, I'm 30, I'm still young, but in skiing, like over the years, I've definitely start to feel that build up in my spine. It's been a lot of like heavy intensity training for a long time, and injuries over especially the last 2 years, there've been some pretty significant injuries. So, it's just gauging like what my body is capable of doing, and without having a crystal ball, sort of trying to understand what I have in my heart, what feels like it's important to keep working on. And I always base it off of basically what's going to feel the most fulfilling when I'm out on a training day and feeling like I'm improving my skiing. Where does that fulfillment lie? And it usually lies in where I feel like I can actually get better and get faster.
Yeah, but you are Team USA's first alpine skier to win 3 Olympic titles. So how do you get better? How do you get there? What's next? Like, what is the next goal then?
Yeah, no, I know. It's sort of. I feel like it's maybe. We could dive so deep into this. Like we could talk
Like,
for
do we
so
have a
many
name
hours.
account for this right now?
Yeah, I know. Everybody, like, grab a drink. Let's buckle up. I think ski racing is so unique because you can like reach the height of this sport. You can be top level, fastest that it's ever been done. So you think for that day or that even just that run, and then the next day is entirely different. So it really is like. You have or at least for me, I have kind of a baseline skill level, but without continuously training that skill level and continuously working on, in slalom, for instance, it's like coordination, it's proprioception, it's mental processing speed, things like that. If I don't touch on it often and I train it very often, then I actually lose that mental processing speed. So it's like, every single day that I go out on the hill is sort of fine-tuning and learning again, and then trying to take the skill you have and apply it to a different course setting or different snow conditions or an entirely different mountain. So basically what I'm saying is there's no shortage of ways to improve on a daily basis.
I love that. And there's no shortage of your reach. You are an investor for Denver Summit FC. I'm also an investor in League One Volleyball. So why is it important for you to go beyond competing to actually invest in the future of women's sports?
Yeah, I mean, it's such an exciting opportunity for me. Like, I am probably at heart, I'm just like a really big hype girl. So it's fun to see like the NWSL come to Denver with like an actual club and everything that this looks to provide for the next 5 to 10 years of women's sports in Colorado. It totally bolsters the whole system. So it's really, really cool to see this happening. And I love to have a small role in it. I have to be honest, like, I play a very, very small role in it, but even being any assistance at all, like to be able to be part of it and to impact women's sports and invest in it. And you look at the next 30 years of sports in general, and I just feel like it looks so bright and so beautiful. And I love that that's been such a gift in my life. And just to, I don't know, like, every single time I go out there when I'm skiing, and every time I get to communicate and meet with other women's athletes, and like, I feel like it's just planting seeds, and we're doing it right now. It's really exciting to watch women's sports right now, but we're also planting seeds for the future, and I don't know, I love to be part of that.
You're such a significant part of it. Before I let you go, really quickly, one word, if I'm like Michaela Schifrin, is one word.
Oh, no, you can't rapid fire me. I'm so bad at this. Michaela is so bad at this.
Michaela's so bad at this, so she's so great at everything else. Thank you so much, my new friend.
Oh, thank you.
My next guest is a 3